What is up, everyone, and welcome to episode number 22 of Saving Saints. Now, I'm recording this like this, and you'll be wondering why, but that's because we have got a slightly new setup. So we've got the tripod there, and we've got our new microphone, which has just arrived today, which is quality news. But this is episode number 22, and I'll just chuck it back over to myself in a bit, lads.
We'd have our opening game against Arsenal away from home, where last year we actually drew 4-4. That last minute equaliser goal from Adam Hlozek. Well, today it would be a slightly more different story. We go with Tyrone Malacia ahead of Luke Shaw, who was injured, and that was the only real first team missing. Bellingham would find Ward-Prowse, and he would cross, and who was there? Sebastiano Esposito, and that would be it. It would finish Southampton 1, Arsenal 0. What an unbelievable result for the Saints, and we managed to pull it out of the bag once again. Unbelievable result for us. Next up, we'd be facing Burnley at home, where I did some live commentary. We absolutely destroyed the Clarets. Sean Dyche's men weren't loving it, but yeah, it was good actually to play like we did, and we had a good team out. I mean, everything was just clicking for us. We had also, I think, had Callum Slattery on the bench for this game. So yeah. Also, apologies, I've got like a little ulcer in my mouth, which is kind of weirding my voice out a little bit. And I have got a new mic, and I'm not sure how it's working. Hopefully it's doing okay. Throw in. Crossed in. And headed in! Brilliantly from Moise Kean. Unbelievable. 1-0 to the Saints. Pass over the top. Going to be hit and scored. What a wonderful finish from Harry Wilson. Good work. And it's headed away. It's booted only out, and it's in, and it's going to be taken from Karamoko Dembele. It's 3-0 to the Saints, and that is it. It is finished. But Southampton 3, Burnley 0. We would then go on to beat Rostov 1-0 through Jamie Vardy's penalty. There's no point even showing the team or the goal. That was it. And once again, we had a win away from home, and a 1-0 win away from home. And that came against Tottenham Hotspur. Now, this is a really tough game for us, of course. Tottenham away is always going to be a tough game. But we've managed to win through a goal through Harry Wilson. It was another penalty away from home. And once again, we would score just after half-time, I believe. Harry Wilson, I think 60-odd minutes. That's not even just after half-time, is it? Jesus Christ. And yeah, what a performance it was for us. Harry Wilson has just been an absolute revelation of a signing, hasn't he? Wonderful, wonderful player anyway. But he's really showing it on the south coast with Southampton, like he did with Bournemouth. And there's his penalty kick there. Look, brilliant, brilliant penalty. And we got on to win the game. The next game we will be travelling is to the Midlands, and it's going to be a tough one away at West Bromwich Albion. They're a tough side to play, to be honest with you, in this game at the moment. I think they've got Mitrovic up front still, but we went to the Midlands and we just breezed past them in the end. Our first goal came through our main man, Mr. Sebastiano Esposito. After some great work from Redmond, Esposito was there to finish it off to make it 1-0 after just 22 minutes. We'd make it 2 right at the death as well, and Keane repaid Esposito's favour, crossing to Nathan Redmond, who would finish and make it 2-0. A wonderful result for the Saints. Next it would be Aston Villa at home, and they're never an easy team to play in Football Manager. Well, we certainly made it look easy. It would be the usual 3 you'd get on the score sheet once again. A cross in would find the main man, Mr. Harry Wilson, at the moment. He's been wonderful. 3 goals and 3 for him. It would be passed back and it would fall to Sebastiano Esposito. He's never missing from there, is he? He's just quality. 25 million we signed him for. He has been absolutely incredible. And then Moise Kean would finish it off after 38 minutes and make it 3-0. So that would be the end of our games for today. Let's see how we were getting on in the Premier League table. That was hard to say, wasn't it? So here we are in the Premier League, and we find ourselves just 2 points off Manchester City. Can you believe this? I mean, the way we played, 5 consecutive clean sheets, 5 wins, as well as a win in the Conference League against Rostov away from home as well. Unbelievable way that we played this season, and long may it continue. Now, I will tell you, if we do win the Premier League this season, I think we may have to finish this series, which is going to be a shame, but that is the target at the end of the season. But hey ho, we move and we move on, and hopefully we do win the league, and then we'd have to move on to something else. But thank you very much for listening, guys, and watching. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please drop a like, and I will see you in the next episode.